Okay, so I think I'm live. Rachel says I am anyway. Let me take my pulse to make sure. Anyway, welcome to the Quilted Twins Fabric Show starring Rachel and Ken. I am Ken. And this is Monday, June 4, I guess. And so we've got some neat things to show you, things that we just put up on our website and in our store. We'll be here tomorrow for walk-in customers, tomorrow morning from 9 o'clock till noon o'clock or so. And so items we'll be showing you are already on the website, so you can go there and order them right away. And so jot down the location codes so that you don't miss any of our show. And that would be quiltedtwins.com that you'd be looking for. And in the meantime, I'm looking here for Riley Blake made this one here. It's Thomas the Tank, okay, or Thomas the Railroad Train. It's for children, okay, children. But then we have a few big kids that come in here who are into trains and stuff. And so, here we go. It's located in the children's section, children number 430, and it's only $6.99 a yard. That's cheap, folks. For fast.
Okay, Thomas the Tank Engine. Yes, he is a licensed print by Riley Blake, and this is a blue fabric. And I'm Rachel, and I'm sorry it took me so long. I was trying to find out if our sound was good. Okay, Children 429 by Riley Blake. Only $6.99.
And this one's a lot like Rachel's here. Oh, the same words and stuff like that. Only it's a green on green sort of a print. And so it goes, you can collect enough stuff that you can actually make a children's quilt for a twin bed or something. Children number 428. And it's $6.99 a yard.
Okay, here is a white dot. It's like a 3/4 inch dot, a white dot on a very hot pink. And this one is, let's see. Okay, no, we don't need that. Okay, dots 226, and it is $6.99.
And we got this in a darker shade of blue with the words pertaining to Thomas the Tank or Train. And once again, Riley Blake did it. All these coordinating, license print, children's 427 and $6.99 a yard.
Okay, this is a fabric that goes with our monthly placemat panels. Now, this is by Riley Blake and was not a clearance item in any way, shape, or form. A bunch of strawberries and blueberries. And if I don't have the placemat panels up yet, they'll be going up soon. So this is Vittles 174 by Riley Blake, and this is $12.50.
And here's, I think, the last of that Thomas the Tank series going on a bright white background. Got Thomas the Tank headed right your way there. And so, happy little train. And so if you got a child who is into trains and stuff like that, children 426, and it's still only $6.99 a yard.
Okay, this is another one of those really cool Riley Blake monthly placemat panels. This is blueberries and strawberries. It looks like cherries as well on a tan background. And this is Vittles 173, and it's $12.50.
Okay, this looks like fall. We got milk chocolate brown in the background. And then we got leaves that are turning colors going on. Acorns falling around on it too. So if you're making a fall-oriented quilt, could be a Halloweeny that you add a little bit of leaves to. Seasons F for fall, number 14, and this one's $12.50 a yard. I don't know who made it. Riley Blake did.
This is Bloom Bouquet by Blank Quilting, and this has little bitty like waves or chevrons, but they are small. Look at my hand. And this is in S&P, stripes and plaids. This is a cool fabric. It's only S&P 415, and it's only $6.99 for this really bright and fun fabric.
And I got another fall fabric here. Same thing as last time, only that one was in milk chocolate brown. This one here, I've got red tones going on in the background colors. Same leaves, same acorns, changing colors. Same Riley Blake made it. Seasons F, number 16, and it's $12.50 a yard.
Okay, Kim was just pulling your leg when he said that we were done with Thomas the Tank Engine fabric. This is more Thomas the Tank Engine, and he is a fun little engine. So if you look at him, this is really cool. All Aboard is the name by Riley Blake and his children for $31,699.
Now I'm scared to say that I'm done with something, okay, lest I be called a liar, but I think I'm closing into the end of this fall stuff. This one's on a white, okay, white with some gray hints in that white background going on. And you got the turning leaves and the acorns. You got the Riley Blake making it. You got Seasons number 15, $12.50 a yard.
Okay, here's more Thomas the Tank Engine. And this is the engine, just the engine right here with his Friends logo. And this is on a blue background. I think she hid one more whole cart full back there. Children, $4.33 by Riley Blake. So we are set. If you want to make a Thomas the Tank Engine quilt, just get several of these fabrics, and 3 of them, as a matter of fact, to make a 3-yard quilt.
All right, another Riley Blake happening here. Let's have a fruit salad, all right? We got all kinds of fruities going on. We got grapes, we got strawberries, we got lemons and limes and grapefruits and blueberries, and it's got it all on a purple background. And so once again, Riley Blake did it. Vittles number 171, and it's $12.50 a yard.
Okay, this is called Cracked Ice, and this goes with, got a whole bunch of them you're going to see today. I might show you more than one at a time so that we will actually get done today instead of tomorrow. This is pink, and this is pink $4.85, and I do have a half-yard bundle of this really cool blender, $6.99.
Now I'm going to hold these up together so that you believe that there are actually 2 of them, because these shades are so similar, all right? The front one is a very light shade of green. The back one is a very light shade of yellow. But it's the same fruit salad as what I held up a little while ago with on purple. So what's it got to do? Buy all 3. That's what you do.
Right.
You got watermelons, you got lemons, you got limes, you got all of it happening right here. Vittles number 170 is the yellow one. Vittles number 169 is the green one. And they're both $12.50 a yard.
Cheryl has really outdone herself by getting us a ton of fabrics up on the site. So we are going to do them 2 at a time. This is a pink and a white stripe. And this one is S&P 280, and that makes it only $6.99. And now I have a yellow and a white stripe, a smaller stripe. This is a Riley Blake one. I think the other one was too. And this is S plus P 306, and that makes this one only $6.99 as well.
I got dots, kind of Swiss size of dots. They're not pin dots, but they're a little bit bigger than pin dots. Very organized, very lined up every direction, which way. On yellow, white dots on yellow. I don't know who did it. Well, there's a name on here somewhere. Nah, I don't see a name. But anyway, it's nice fabric. And it's only $6.99 a yard. Dot! Okay, dots. 228. $6.99 a yard.
Okay, this one is a really old one. It doesn't have any, but except it's on the bolt. And this is a Peter Pan fabric, well, Marcus Brothers fabric from Truly Vintage. Look at this logo. Look at that. You guys, if you know your vintage fabrics, this is a true vintage fabric. I got this from closeout from a quilt shop, but they kept all their fabrics, and this is in pristine condition. Tiny, tiny pin dots, and we put it in dots, $2.89. And it is $6.99.
Okay, got a little bit of a blender here. Okay, there's not much of it. All right, so if you want it, jump on the website and order it real quick. Tan and brown happening there. Almost reminds me of a grunge sort of a styling paint of makeup. Brown number 328, and it's only $6.99 a yard.
That's a Lori Holt, Riley Blake. Okay, this is a Thomas the Tank Engine, Thomas and Friends, navy with a blue pattern on it. And this is another one of those that you can get and make your famous Thomas the Tank Engine quilt kit. and or fabric quilt for your somebody. Children, $4.32. It's only $6.99, not $12.50.
Okay. All right. 108 size backing, folks. Backing fabric here. And so 108 inch wide PB textiles. All right. Peanut butter textiles. Blue, a blender. All right, blue blender going on. It might read solid to you, but in real life it is a blue blender. It's got a little bit of lighter blue tones going on. SB special backing 646 $16.98 for this one.
Isn't that gorgeous? That's a beautiful, did you call it royal or what'd you call it?
I call it blue.
Blue, good. Okay, this is Thomas the Tank Engine, and he is on a green background. Thomas and Friends. So evidently, here's Thomas, and then a whole bunch of his buddies. So children, $4.24, and this is, once again, Riley Blake, and it's only $6.99. Ooh, that's cool.
Okay, this one's from Riley Blake, 108 inch wide, backing, folks. It's backing material. If you want to make a quilt that has to do with sewing, well, this would make a good backing for that. Okay, you've got words and stuff pertaining to sewing happen on this one. And so you've got all sorts of things about dressmaking, bodice, sleeves, all the dress pieces. So SB, special backing, 538, and this one is $20 a yard. Riley Blake.
Okay, this is called sorbet, and this is dots, tiny little polka dots, and these are gray. And then there's little tiny light gray that lean a little bit purplish maybe in the background, but it's very gray on white. Dots $2.88 by Quilting Treasures, and it's only $6.99. I want you to know I just gave this one up. I've had this in my chop shop for a while, thinking I would use it in a pack because it's so perfect. White background, gray dots. This ought to be back in the back room for $12 a yard. But I just needed a space more than I needed this fabric, so you can have it now. $6.99.
All right, from Riley Blake, we got strawberries, we got black raspberries, and we got cherries, all on a blue blendery kind of background happening there. And so let's have a fruit salad, folks. And there we go, Vittles number 172, and it is $12.50 a yard.
Okay, this is the light greenish and it's a kind of a Caribbean color and aqua, and this is on white. Dots of all sizes and shapes. We've had this one in the past by Quilting Treasures, dots 99, and it's only $6.99, and it's gorgeous, and it'll probably be gone after tomorrow. So come and get it tonight.
Okay, I got lilies from Riley Blake. I got lilies going on here. On a very, very light shade of blue that is a blendery blue, okay? It's got this line going across to here that is intentional, okay? It's not a defect. It's made that way. It's part of what they did to make it be a blender with that darker shade. Did you see that, Rachel?
No. Oh, that's not a mistake. Looks like grungy kind of look.
Yeah, almost. But then you got little white polka dots hither, thither, and yon. All of those lilies happening. Plants number 179, and it's $12.50 a yard.
Okay, here, look at this one. And those are not dots, but we call them dots because they look like dots. And I told Cheryl to put it in dots. Those are actually very rectangular, but to me, my eyes round them out. So we put them in dots because I have space in dots. Dots 287. We saw a lot of dots, don't we, Ken? Yeah. We saw a lot of dots. This one is really nice. This is kind of an aqua. Let me put my hand next to it. This is a light aqua blue. It's not blue, it's not green, it's aqua. So dots 287 by Quilting Treasures.
All right, so Riley Blake did, and this is a lot like the last one that I held up that had lilies, only it's got pink in the background, a pink blender in the background with the same dots in the background. It's exact replica, only that one was on a very light shade of blue, and this is on a pretty light shade of pink. And same manufacturer, plants number 196. And it's $12.50 a yard.
Okay, I found some lucky stars. These are random stars on brown and random stars on black. And I call them lucky because I found them. And I'm giving them life and bringing them out of my chop shop and putting them down here on the shelf for you guys. And one is FF10.3 and the other one is FF10.7. I know it's upside down. You don't have to write and tell me. The black one's 10.7. And these are $5.99.
Okay, and I got another lily thing happening here, just like the previous ones from Riley Blake. Got the lily bouquets happening, but this one is on a very, very light shade of green, almost like a sagey green, and the dots are darker. Okay, dots are darker green, and so you got plants number 195, $12.50 a yard. From Riley Blake and Company.
Okay, this is part of the monthly placemat panels in case you hadn't figured out what Ken's showing and what I'm showing right now. These are all seasonal, so they go with different placemat panels, and I don't know if I have them up yet, but if not, they'll be going up soon. But it doesn't matter. You don't have to use it for the placemats. This is Irish 27, and this is specialty fabric, and it's Riley Blake, and it's $12.50.
Okay, we had a discussion about this as to where it belongs. Okay, a discussion. It didn't break out into a fight, though. It was just a discussion. Because what we got going on here is deer heads, okay? Antlers, deer heads. But it's on a very dark blue background color. But then you've got the floral things. And then you've got, actually, it's kind of heart-shaped going around the deer head. So I suggested maybe Valentine's for those deer hunters. Their wives can make them a Valentine thing with a deer head in the middle.
But you said animals.
This can be very confusing.
You said animals.
I said animals.
Yes.
Camelot did it. Camelot. Okay, animals, and that's what happened. That's one that won. Is animals number 388. $6.99 a yard.
Yeah, that's because you guys don't look in Valentine's all year round. And you do animals. So here we go. This is a beautiful floral with a periwinkle and light turquoise, lime, and yellow flowers on a yellow background. And this is part of the placemats line, Plants 200. And this is by Riley Blake, and it's $12.50 a yard.
Okay, I got on a very, very light shade of gray.
Oh, that's just like the one I just did.
Just like you did?
Yeah. Well,
I
mine is
wasn't
yellow.
paying attention.
Well, yours shows better because mine was on yellow. Same color.
And I got flowers, okay? Yellow and blue flowers. And so, who did this anyway? Riley Blake did this. So, you got this, all right? A few dots. It's like with these people, if they don't know what to do, they'll put a dot in. Okay, I don't know.
That's because everybody likes dots.
Plants 198, $12.50 a yard.
Okay, this is a more Thomas. I think we're going to finish eventually Thomas the Tank Engine, and this is our travel train signs. So T for either Thomas or train. You've got all the train symbols, train tracks, and a train clock. Travel 244 by Riley Blake, and I have the exact same thing on a blue background. Let's see which sells out first, the blue or the green. Travel 263, $6.99.
Hey, they got enough choices in this Thomas the Tank thing to come up with a pretty nifty quilt for the grandchild. Have a twin bed. If this is reminiscent of previous things, this one here is a bright white background. The one I held up before was a gray background, and I don't know what Rachel's background is. But anyway, well, same flowers, same yellow flowers with purple flowers and blue-green flowers, and Riley Blake did it all. Plants Once again, plants number 199, $12.50 a yard.
Okay, this one looks like it could be outer space, but we put this in dots because it's only $6.99 a yard on a gray background, and it goes with the line called Whale of a Time. Dots 293, dots 293, and it's white and blue and yellow and orange dots on gray. $6.99.
Okay, I got some patriotic looking stars right here. The background color is white with a gray hint going on in various different places. All right, and so you got red stars, you got blue stars, you got stars of different colors or shapes and placements, so it's disorganized. And Riley Blake made it. We have to put it in our USA section. USA number 100, because we paid a little more on the wholesale end to get it to you. $12.50 a yard.
Okay, this is more Thomas, and I'm going to stand here, Ken, until the Thomas the Tank Engine is done. Okay, so I've got two fabrics to show you to finish out Thomas. Travel 264, and this is that same one that I just showed you in blue and in green. It has all the symbols of train. And then this one has Thomas with his friends, Thomas and friends. On this one is on a background of blue. So you've got all the heads of the engines, and this is Children $4.25, and it's only $6.99. So come get this really cute licensed print fabric.
Okay, I'm going to do them two at a time because the similarities are amazing, okay? Riley Blake did both of these here. I got white stars on navy blue and white stars on red, okay? And so, once again, two different sizes of stars, disorganized placements, and so the blue one is what? Is
USA something.
USA 101, and the red one's USA 102, and they are both $12.50 a yard.
Okay, since he's going to do the two at a time, I'm doing three at a time because they're all blue.
One up on
No, these are all blue. See, that way, if I don't do them all at the same time, you can't compare the blues. Can you see the difference? One's light, one's dark, and one's medium. And they're all that cracked ice, and we have them all in the blues. Okay, so this is kind of a dark Wedgwood, this is a light blue, and this is like a light royal. Okay, and this one is blue, $6.73, and the light one is blue, $6.72, and the Wedgwood one is blue, $6.74, and they're all this pattern, and they're $6.99. Oh, look at you, found
If
three.
you can do it, I can do it too. Okay, she never lets me win anything. She barely lets me tie.
I didn't know we were competing.
Okay, I'm just going to get the tie on this. These are all the same cracked ice purples. Okay, purples. We got periwinkle purple. We got medium purple. We got dark purple. And so you can have you a purple fun time. And so purple number 389, 388, and number 390, and they are all just $6.99 a yard.
And here is another set of cracked ice. These are greens. You have a very, very, very pale mint, and then a beautiful sage green. I'm surprised. Well, we'll fill out of this one. This is really pretty. And the mint green. Well, we put that in gray. That's green. Gray, $4.32. And this is green, $7.29, and this is a mint green, so I'm going to change that.
Okay, cracked ice once again. I got it in orange here, and then I got it in yellow, okay? So it kind of reminds me of Fruit Loops, where you got lemon yellow and orange, and all of the different colors of your cereal.
Oh, that's pretty.
And so, isn't this great? All right,
yes.
So cracked ice once again. And so you can figure it out from the names.
That's pretty.
We got orange $3.93 and yellow $3.78. Both of them $6.99 a yard.
And this is beautiful too, Ken. This goes right in with your. Did you do it with sherbet? Is that what you called it? This looks like the sherbet. This is a blue green. There's my hand. Blue green, beautiful fabric, very pale pastel. Blue green, $4.63, cracked ice, and it's only $6.99. Did you do the pink?
No, I didn't do any pink. You
okay,
do
well,
pink?
no, hold it up next to your red so maybe it'll show up.
Okay.
Okay, can you
There
see the
you
difference?
got red and you got pink.
Okay.
Both of them cracked ice.
Same design.
All right.
Pink, $4.85. Is it showing? Yep.
And I got red. Okay, red number 429, $6.99 a yard, and I got gray. All right, gray.
Yeah, that's definitely gray.
Gray is really steel gray, dove gray. Gray 433, and it's $6.99 also.
Okay, I found something that's different. This is Irish. We've had these. I had these earlier with different. These are the Luck of the Irish, the 4-leaf clovers, and this goes with the monthly placemat panels. Irish 26, but of course you don't have to use it for that. You can use it for anything you want. 1250 yards. Sorry, we're not going to answer that.
We forgot to turn off the phone. Okay,
Sorry.
brown. Okay, cracked ice in brown, medium brown, milk chocolate brown happening right here. And so, brown 445, $6.99 a yard.
Okay, here is a beautiful bloom bouquet. This is a plaid, a red, blue, yellow, green plaid, just beautiful by Blank. And this is high-end fabric, but it's only $6.99. S plus P, $4.47. Gorgeous fabric.
And I got a couple of more of the cracked ice that were in the brown section. Okay, even though one is a creamy white, the one in the back are creamy white, and then we got a tan one in the front. And so the tan one is on top here, brown number 448, and the cream white brown 446, and they're $6.99 a yard.
Okay, now this would make a really, really cool quilt back. Quilt backing, if you wanted to match this, because it's only 45 inches wide, but this would make a statement. If you had a purple one, you could seam this right in the middle and put this on the back of a quilt. It's so beautiful. I would hate to cut it up. So you need to take 6 yards of this right now, okay? Abstract 36 by Quilting Treasures, and it's only $6.99. Now I'm gonna put this in tomorrow's email, so if you want some, order it right now.
All right, 108-inch backing, folks. You've been warned. It's backing time. Okay, we got pea green soup color happening here, and then reminiscent. We got daisies, we got stars, we got daisies of variety, different brown daisies. Oh, daisies with white petals, and then stars with no centers. All sorts of things happening there. So, SB. Special backing, $6.43, and it's $20 a yard. Riley Blake made it.
Okay, this one's a Lori Holt. So for those of you Lori Holt fans, Lori Holt's a division of Riley Blake, and this one is also a Riley Blake specialty backing, and this one is SB 523, and this one should also be $20 a yard. Let's see what it says. $20 a yard. I can't see this. We've had this one in the past, and we ran out, and it's a classic. It looks great with all those 30s prints, as does the one that Ken just showed you.
Okay, we already did this one here, I think. There's another off-white cracked ice. Green stripes, okay, on the diagonal, folks. On the diagonal, green stripes. Well, white stripes on green. Okay, foresty green happening there. And Riley Blake. This is like Riley Blake Day, isn't it?
It sure is.
Wow.
Yeah.
S&P 448, $6.99 a yard.
I think I've had the 3 bolts that weren't Riley Blake. Even I mean, we're talking backing to full price to sale stuff. Blank. This is the Blank quilting, but it's like been one of 3 or 4 that we've had. Okay, S plus P 446. This is really cool. This is another one of those with a little bitty chevron. It kind of looks, this is the same chevron that was inside that other one with the big old blocks. So this one is only $6.99, and it's S plus P 446 by Blank Quilting.
Okay, Rachel held up something like this before, but hers was on white. This is on black. Okay, black. We got
Yeah,
colorful colors.
That's cool.
Radiating from the corner Okay, reminds me of my childhood, having to sit in the corner in school. But anyway, that's a
spirograph. That's
spirograph. QT, Quilted Treasures, abstract number 35, and it is only $6.99 a yard.
That one, I'm going to put that one in the show too. So put it with that one in the email. Put it with that one, would you, please? Okay.
FedEx got a whole bunch for you, all right?
FedEx guy.
Okay, FedEx guy has arrived. Okay, this we have Irish. This is Lucky Charms or whatever you want to call it. These are 4-leaf clovers. Irish 25, $12.50 a yard.
Batiki time, folks. Batiki, leaky batiki, happening right here. Okay, hand dyed, probably Indonesia. Who did this? Banyan batiks. And so you got little white grains of almost looks like rice grains on tan. Happening right here. All our batiks are $9.99 a yard. Okay, all of them. Batik number 1651. And so get it here. And she has abandoned me. I got whales. I'm having a whale of a time here. Dear Stella. Okay, so we got whales. We got narwhals there. They're the ones with the pointy, horny thing growing off his nose. And then we got big old beluga whales, and then they got little fishy friends too happening there. And we got all on a white on white. Got a little bit of seaweed too, just to make them happy. And so, Florida section, FL 455. And it is $12.50 a yard. And I got another Florida fabric here to go with that. I got seaweed. Okay, seaweed, starfish. All on a bright white. Yeah, maybe a little creamy. Okay, white background happening. But you got all that seaweed happening there with a lot of starfish. So, FL, Florida, 452, $12.50 a yard. And so, let me run to the back of the room and pull out some Halloweeny.
Okay, do we have any more stuff?
And so, just a little bit Halloweeny. I got ghosts. Ghosts on purple, with some bats flying around here, all on this purple blender background, because it's got some things going on with it too. Riley Blake did it. Riley Blake, Halloween. No, it's HOL, Holiday H, number 30, and it's $12.50 a yard.
Okay, and this is an orange background with white ghosts, and this is also by Riley Blake, and it's Halloween, so it's Holiday H, Hall H, number 29, $12.50.
Okay, and I got more of the same, though. This time it's on a taupey brownish kind of background happening, but we got the same ghosts and bats and ghosts flying on brooms and wearing witches hats. And so once again, Riley Blake did it, and so it's on Holiday, HOL H, number 28, and it is $12.50 a yard.
Okay, and I wanted to close out today's session because we got to help this guy bring in all these boxes. And this is Florida Centerpiece. We have the Florida Fabrics. Please don't block that away. Florida Centerpiece, okay? So Florida Centerpiece, and we have the Florida Fabrics. Should we show them our Florida Fabrics? Okay, can you point to them? I don't want to move this or I'll move. Okay, can you see it? Right there, all those. Okay.
We've been selling like hotcakes, folks.
Yeah.
So if you want it, better get on the stick and get on there and order.
Get it ordered. Or come see us tomorrow, because we'll be here. Remember already, it's already Tuesday. Oh, what day of the week?
No, this is Monday.
This is Monday, but tomorrow's Tuesday, right?
Tomorrow is Tuesday. That comes after Monday,
Okay.
yes.
What happens when you're tired?
Well, last week we had a holiday.
We had it Saturday.
And so it was like not having a Monday.
We jumped from Sunday to Saturday to Tuesday. Yeah, last week.
Yeah, it was really weird.
It was really crazy. Okay, but we'll be here tomorrow.
We got shortchanged in a number of days last week.
We'll be here tomorrow, so come see us at 9:15. We'll be ready. So this has been Rachel
and Ken
for QuiltedTwins.com.
Bye. Bye some more.